President Trump's tax law appears to be shaking up the flow of money to charities. New numbers show that smaller donations to nonprofits have dropped since this new law kicked in. KPIX 5 political reporter Melissa Kane is here to explain exactly what's going on. Melissa?
Yeah, Veronica and Alan, we suspected that this might happen, and now the numbers are starting to show it. This new tax law discourages most people from itemizing, and it ends up that it only gives tax benefits to huge charitable donations. And already we are seeing fewer small donations. At Glide Memorial Church, there's no shortage of people needing to come in from the cold.
With the rich getting richer and the poor getting poorer, we're seeing longer lines and have even more people to serve.
But even as needs get larger, small donations are down, says Kim Bender with Glide Memorial.
The smaller gifts, the gifts between $1 and $1,000, we've seen fewer of them this season.
A new report by the Association of Fundraising Professionals looked at giving in 2018 and found the same trend. Giving was slightly up last year, but that was entirely due to large donations of $1,000 or more. Gifts of $250 to $1,000 were down 4%, and gifts of $250 or less were down 4.4%.
Very surprisingly, giving is overall a little bit down.
Jan Masaoka is the CEO of the California Nonprofit Association, and she says California charities saw fewer small donations last year. But there may be more than just the tax law at play.
We know that in general, whether or not people give to a given nonprofit is not related to taxes.
She says some people are just nervous right now.
First of all, a shrinking middle class, and also those people that are in the middle class, they're also feeling a little bit poorer.
Bender agrees that there may be other factors affecting 2018 giving. The Northern California wildfires, or people donating to political campaigns instead of charity in an election year. But even if the new tax laws and other issues are preventing people from giving money, there's always the gift of time as a volunteer.
It's very needed. We need about 80 volunteers per day to do what we do, to serve 2,000 meals per day.
Now, Masaoka also said that another reason that smaller donations may be declining is the fact that that people just feel like things have been going so well, they're nervous that right around the corner there may be a downturn, and so they're kind of shoring everything up. She also said we may not see the full effect of this for another year because people doing their taxes now may
We're
just be
kind
discovering.
of learning. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
And so they're going to adjust their 2019 giving accordingly, and so next year we may actually assess a much larger drop-off. But we'll have to see.
She made a good point. I mean, it's been a tough time for a lot of people, so.
That is true.